Rajput chain. And why am I doing this? To make you crazy? No, that doesn't mean to be capitalized. No! Just so you know this stuff, so you know these words. Mid-17th century. Mid-17th century. If I misspoke before, I'm so sorry. Century. And who does he ask? He asked the biggest and baddest artist in town, Sahibuddin. Most of the Ramayana, and then click, watch this. How much fun is that? That's awesome. And he's like, wow, they're so fancy and pretty. And, little hug. And remember, he's an aesthetic.
Good morning, Hector. Good morning, Lexington. As you can see, I finished an art history lecture. Mondays and Wednesdays, they are asynchronous, which means she just uploads the lecture and we watch. And Fridays we get together. So I thought I might as well knock it out since I woke up at like 8. So it was like a 48-minute lecture, paused it a couple of times, took notes so that we can talk about things. Fortunately, when mail is on the way, when mail comes to the campus mail, you get an email about it. So hopefully this applies to both of my packages. We can wait for a second email before we run up there, but we could swing by on our way to breakfast. Just have my jean shorts on and my earrings, which get a lot of compliments. Thank you, Maya, for making these for me. Nice having sheets that fit the bed because they have not popped off once. But someone reminded me today to wash my sheets because she was complaining about her roommate who doesn't wash her sheets. And I was like, oh, I should make sure that I do that this week. It's 9:27. We stopped at the post office back there. All right, that went well. So we are going to eat our breakfast and open our packages when we reach the CGL, which is that away. And next we will decorate my Hydro Flask and laptop with the stickers that I got, but we're gonna wait on that until we come back from the farmer's market, because surprise, it's Wednesday, so we're gonna check it out because it's open until 12:30. Whoa. That's pretty neat. Might swing by it just to take photos, but you've already seen it. I didn't film while there because my friend Lily Taylor came along and she has asked politely not to be filmed. But I will show you the haul. We got this gorgeous succulent. He looks lovely. He will make a great addition to the collection. And we got some handmade lavender soap for a reasonable price. And we got some more lavender lip balms. Maybe one will be a gift for someone. We are on our way to the real post office. It should not take us long. It is right beyond this stoplight here. Well, we successfully retrieved our package, but we may or may not have actually left my Hydro Flask at the farmer's market. So we're gonna go get it. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's just dandy. So you guys actually will get to see the market today. Here is Palms on the corner of West Nelson and South Jefferson. I ate there with Dad when we came to see the school. Didn't notice before, they had a little sign, and there it is. And we found my Hydro Flask. Next to Palms and the market, we have Celtic Imports. Very interesting. Looks like they are still showing movies here at this movie theater. So right up the road. Super meta. He's taking a movie of the movie theater, and I'm taking a movie of him taking a movie of the movie theater. Not far from this gorgeous view from my room. Here we have the Robert E. Lee Hotel, which is where Dad and I stayed when we came to visit. Here's the Subway, but don't think you're gonna see a lot of fast food around here because Subway and Domino's seems to be only chains. Everything else is kind of individual. We're coming up on the Matsumoto Sushi Bar and Nico's Grill, which is a Greek place. Honestly, the sushi bar, the prices do not look bad at all. $10 for 5 pieces of sushi and a roll, which is typically 6 pieces. So like a little less than $1 a piece. If it's good sushi, then that's not a bad deal at all. Oh, they have gyoza? Wow. Looks like they have it all. Love the lemon themed stuff in here. Another church. This is a Baptist church. Very pretty. Matches the architecture, I'd say. Seems like we're getting into the residential area. Just some houses. And I think up there, if I'm not mistaken, is the cemetery. So let's take a look. Thought I was right. This is the cemetery, which just proves how easy it is to navigate, because I have not been up this way into town since I got here, and I still remember from last November. This is the Stonewall Jackson Memorial Cemetery. This is where Stonewall Jackson and all his Confederate buddies are buried. As you can see these little symbols on some of the graves. And apparently there is a walking tour, so we can take one of these out. Little bit of history in case you're an American history major. About the generals, and we do have a little map showing where everybody is alphabetically. Water break. So we came up here before, but I decided to come up here again because the lady told me that it would be 20 minutes for my sushi. So thought I'd give the vlog a tour. We only have some of these obelisk-like monuments back home in our cemetery, but looks like there's a lot of them here. Tiny little mausoleum. And there he is, the man, the myth, the legend. He has not been torn down yet. You might be wondering, what's with all the lemons? Mr. Jackson, I had to Google this. He was very concerned about his diet. And he ate a lot of fruit, and sometimes lemons were all that was available. It's some sort of myth that he loved lemons. His favorite fruit actually seems to be peaches. I read this off the VMI website, which is the college right next to us, which in a future vlog, when I walk down the trails in that area, I will show you the VMI campus. It is our friendly neighborhood. It's our neighboring school. I don't know if we're allowed, but I will cross through it to get to a trail that I have heard so many good things about. Another thing about Stonewall Jackson is his whole body is not buried there. His left arm, it was buried in Chancellorsville because he had it amputated during the war. So Chancellorsville is about 100 miles away from here. So there you have it. By the sushi, there it looks like a government building, County of Rockbridge, and Virginia, you know, little emblem. Gonna get the business hours so I do not forget, and I can come back and look at that. I came back in 20 minutes, and that black bag is our sushi lunch for today. So let's see how that goes. I passed by this church earlier. Isn't this sweet? I think they had this out last November. That's just adorable. That's just lovely. We have the loitering zone, but it's only legal loitering until before 10 p.m. We are walking down this parking lot because I recognize where we are. I have literally not been in town since they gave us a mini tour at orientation week, and since I really went around town with Dad. Yet This has got to be one of the easiest places to navigate. It's just so small. You know, you can't go far. You can't go far without going, oh, where am I? You know? So this is some sort of Asian cuisine as well. And I know that right next to it is the W&L dance program studio. Golden Garden Sushi Pan Asian Cuisine. They are open. So is W&L. W&L's open. Learning how to cross the street has been an interesting process for me because very simple. Just look left, look right, run, right? That's it. In New York, it's very easy because every street has a crosswalk. Every single one. So you push the button and you wait. This is kind of a combo because we're in kind of a mini little suburb. You've got some with the walk signs. You've got some without. You kind of just got to gauge where you are. You use your big brain. You wouldn't be here unless you had one. Look at that. It spit us right back out at the post office. And school is that away. I knew today was a good day for a mini Lexington tour because it's cloudy. It's Virginia. It can get hot. I'm a little hot right now. I gotta make sure I'm drinking water. Looks like people are enjoying the blue sky. Makes me think of that song about a Mr. Blue Sky. Welcome back. Welcome back to campus. Welcome back to my room. You can see I'm very red because I did go for quite a long walk. It is 1 o'clock now. I've kind of settled into my room a little. And we are going to try these sushi that we got. I was able to switch out some of the things. So I switched out the white tuna and the regular tuna for instead another piece of salmon and another piece of mackerel. We have redfish in the middle. And we have a California roll. And we are going to go for it. So it's very hard to mess up on a California roll. In case you've seen these on the show before, these chopsticks are, they're actually from Japan. I bought a 5-pack at the Asakusa market. It's this little market, not little, it's quite big actually. Quite a big deal. It's quite a big market with all these permanent stalls and such by a temple in Asakusa, which is a part of Tokyo. And we're gonna go for it. It's hard to mess up a California roll. Now we're gonna go for the mackerel. Get a little soy sauce on the fish. Do not order mackerel unless you like sushi a lot, because mackerel's a very fishy fish. I know that doesn't make sense, but it should. It's very fishy flavor. It's great. That kind of melt in your mouth. That was great. We're gonna have a little ginger. Ginger's great to cleanse your palate and go for something different. Ginger doesn't have to be gourmet, you know. This is good though. This is chewy. This is not too like cold. This is, I don't normally like ginger a lot. It's not that I'd eat it as a snack. I'm just saying that that was good. That was good ginger. Good ginger should cleanse your palate and get you ready for the next type of fish. So let's try the salmon, or we'll try the redfish. This is a snapper, if they got it right. If this isn't like tuna by mistake. But again, we're gonna get a little of this. Maybe we'll get a little wasabi on there. Just a little. Just a smidgen. Yeah, that's not tuna. That's good. I got a little more wasabi between cuts there, and it's not like overwhelming, burn your nose off kind of wasabi. Like it does the job. It gets the senses tingling, but it is by no means overwhelming or overdone. This is definitely good sushi. I will cut back since I can't remember the name, but I think it's Matsumoto. Matsumoto Sushi Bar in Lexington, Virginia. Oh, don't want to lose the wasabi. Wow. I love wasabi myself. That's because I got too cocky, you know. I'm like, oh, the wasabi isn't so bad. It's wasabi, okay? It's wasabi. It's doing its job, right? No, if you're not an idiot, yeah, it's good. And I have to watch this movie called Camilla. Fortunately, Camilla is available on YouTube with English subtitles. Once I finish up my lunch here, I'm going to put my laundry in the wash, set a timer, put my laundry in the dryer. Perfect thing to do while just sitting right here in the building while watching a movie. You know, oh, by the way, lunch came with a little salad. It was like $13 for this whole thing. Very reasonable for sushi that tastes this good. You're not gonna get sushi like this in Lexington, Virginia, unless you pay, you know, good money for it. And then after that, I will show you my decorated hydro flask and laptop. We'll work on that after we do, you know, like today's real work. That salmon was melt in your mouth. We're putting on our, I'm going to do a short task and come back to my room flip-flops. That's what these are. And seems like Wednesday afternoons, not a lot of people are doing wash, so that is convenient for me. We have a new system because people sometimes leave their clothes for longer than they should. You just simply send a text to the number, I'm about to write mine, and let them know that their laundry's done. Next, we are going to open this package. Whoa! Let's see. We have packing tape. Cute. Just in case I need to ship anything out. By the way, they did have packing tape at the post office. Along with my return slip. Next, what do we have here? Aww. That's cute. And we have more hangers, just in case. I guess I can always use those. We have, oh, my cat lamp. We have my cat lamp. I think my portable charger can charge my cat lamp. Can't turn it on. I'll figure it out. Gel clings. Love these suckers. Oh, yes. My window's gonna look rad. Just like the guidance counselors. More Halloween. Cute. Is this a loop? Yes, it is. We're gonna get spooky. This is just some plastic to keep everything safe. We have more sanitizer. Cute. For the season. We have sushi socks. Cute and topical. We have again topical. This is called kashioki. It is this is what it's for. It's a chopstick holder, so your chopsticks don't touch the table. Very cute. And we have, Mom was talking about this. We have a succulent plant holder, again, topical. I'll probably pluck one out of there and put it in here with some dirt. I don't know where I'm gonna get the dirt. Maybe I'll just take it out of the pot. Cute. And we have some school stuff. It looks like note cards, little kitty sticky note. Put that. See, I already have a place for everything. Topical. We just did laundry. And is this part of it? No. And best of all, razors with more than one blade. So thanks, Mom. I might actually shave now. I don't know from where yet, but we are going to leave some of these already fallen succulent stems out to dry so that it can propagate. I don't know where we're going to get it, but we're going to get some soil because I'm not even going to try digging around in there or around in jam. Don't want to mess that up. I literally couldn't help it. Just look at it. Just look at it. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. This pot does not have drainage. Note for people growing succulents, you want a pot with drainage. It's just a recipe for rot. So I'm going to have to just water a lot less, which doesn't seem like bad news. So I will fill this with soil from somewhere ethical, and I will keep you up to date on succulent growth. I made a confetti mug cake while I watched this movie Camilla. I'm going to put some vanilla frosting and some Lucky Charms. That's what these things are called.
No. Entonces me estás siguiendo. No quiero que te vean por aquí. Dame ese paquete. Dame ese paquete.
Ooh!
Pólvora. Es un libro. Sí, pero hay libros y libros. Vamos. Ay, Ignacio. Solo quiero protegerte.
Ignacio. He's gonna take her book. She just wants to read. Okay, Ignacio wasn't actually gonna take her book, but I thought he was gonna take her book because women can't read, obviously. Her ironing board and iron so I can iron out some wrinkles. Sonic wasn't working, so I resorted to more drastic measures. Someone left a response, but guess what? It's what I did find tonight that I found almost every other night. No hair. No rat-sized hair. Well, no one likes your rat-sized hair in the drain, so touche. My friends actually thought this sign was funny, and it actually reminded them to take their hair out of the drain. Seriously, look. Nothing, not a single strand. That is incredible compared to the first 2 days.